Hello and welcome to Last Time On. This is the only podcast on the internet asking, hey, all that prestige TV, do we got time for that?
Nope. No time.
No
time at all.
No, we don't.
No, hell no.
We've got letters to send to Murray and trains to catch.
And the tea party to go to tonight. Or the tea dance.
Tea dance. Gotta go to that tea dance.
No, the Brits, they do not like the tea parties.
Right. Point. Well,
so I am Ben.
I'm Xhafer.
I'm Victor, and happy St. Paddy's Day, everyone. This particular episode, we're recording ahead of time, but this will air on St. Patrick's Day. But today is actually is today the Ides of March? I think today
It is.
Yes, it is. Happy Ides of March, everyone. Ha!
Have a Caesar salad.
Celebrate by backstabbing your boss.
That was how you were. They murdered your Caesar.
That's what happened. Yeah, 1-star review for the Domino's in Atlanta. So.
Yeah,
it's fine. Some 17-year-old thought he was super funny when, all right, you got that Caesar, and he just like drove a knife through it. Like, it's like, man, no, you screwed up that guy's order. He's like, but it was funny though. It's like, man, did you spend your entire paycheck on weed? He's like, yeah, I make pizza at Domino's.
Right. You know, I just found out like 2 weeks ago that the Caesar salad is in fact not named. It has nothing to do with Julius Caesar.
No, it's not named after a guy named Cesar.
Yeah. Just news to me.
Which is also nachos were named after a guy named Nacho.
Yeah, we're not. Stop it.
1,000%.
You are taking advantage of my crappy education. You just think I'll believe anything you say.
I
do, but also I'm pretty sure that's true.
This one. I don't know about this, guys. Sorry, I'm out.
Victor.
Well, either way,
Victor, look into your camera and look into my eyes. If I had to pick the one to lie about, would I make it nachos? I might be wrong, but I firmly believe it. And as a white man, that's the same thing.
That's kind of genius, actually. Oh, man. Well, once again, celebrate today by drinking a Guinness and having a Caesar salad. So, yeah, today we are reviewing Season 4, Episode 2 of Downton Abbey.
Titled
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
I gotta say, I'm so weird about this show now. It's like I'm invested, but I'm not. It's like, oh, you poor fucking rich people. Like, you and your stupid rich people. Like, this episode is filled with nothing but rich people problems.
They all are.
Oh, my God.
That's not true. Somebody is explicitly dealing with poor people problems.
But this guy's not poor. He's just a regular-ass guy who used to be a rich guy. And now he's living the life of the everyman.
He wasn't a rich guy. He was a servant.
Well, still, the servants make more money than the average person in London around this time. It looks like it. We'll get to it.
Their clothes are provided. That's their work uniform, man.
Well,
it's like
it's still,
the doorman outside with the top hat does not just have top hat money.
I don't know. I feel like there's still the servants to the rich people are still doing better for themselves than the average citizen in England at the time. Because for the fact that I found it interesting, and we'll get to this in the episode. But what's his name? The guy who's in debt to everyone.
Mosley.
Yeah, he gets invited. Mosley. He gets invited to. Well, I guess it was breakfast. But he gets invited to go dine with the servants. And that's like a step up. Dine with the freaking housekeepers and shit. Like, they're down there in the butler bunker. and that's a step up. That's like a posh type invitation to eat with the people who serve the posh people.
I mean, at his point where his job is putting tar on roads,
No, he doesn't put tar on roads. He pushes down tar that somebody else put on a road.
Fair, yes. But we do
He's
have
about
a
to
challenge.
get automated out by the steamroller.
Yeah. We have a challenge here from me at the very top of this episode. So we open once again in media mail call, and we have a letter from Gwen. And Victor, I will give you £5 sterling if you can tell me who Gwen is.
Yeah, it's Egret from episode 1, the redhead.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hey, you're learning.
It's all right. Well, of course, because I have a huge crush on that actress. So, yeah. So, but I don't know. I'm considering. Shit, did I? I don't think I made predictions yet, so I'm gonna have to pull some out of my ass. I don't know. That might be one of my predictions. That I don't think she actually returns because
I don't think so.
I was incorrect about the timing.
I said next time on, we never see her again after season 1.
Yeah, I think that's like she's mentioned, but due to the timing, I was wrong. This show Downton Abbey, it actually first aired way earlier than I thought. What's the years on this? Yeah, 2010. So that's right around the time Game of Thrones started getting big. So I think that actress bailed on Downton Abbey to get that Game of Thrones money going on. So,
well, I mean, the way it was written, it seemed like she was just a one-season character.
Yeah,
I don't want to Google it to find out, but I wonder if this is like a tongue-in-cheek nod to her getting married in real life.
Oh, I was not aware
My
of that.
thought is they just needed to have a reference to a character who didn't die or leave on bad terms that we could have everyone sign a letter to that Mosley would have met. My guess is, I'm going to say, because that's how this game works, last time on, most of our characters who aren't here anymore, they dead.
I'm going to
William.
guess there's definitely some death.
Yeah.
William, dead. Miss O'Brien, dead. I'm guessing now. Sybil, dead.
Man, yeah, that Sybil wasn't even mentioned this episode.
No.
I'm
Sybil
gonna be so
wasn't
sad.
even mentioned this episode.
Yeah, we have a whole thing, and we'll get to it, but about how sad Mary is that apparently Matthew dead, and we never get we have scenes with her and Tom where it's not like, hey, let's commiserate over our having dead spouses.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is at least the second. Well, not necessarily a spouse, but second, like relationship, air quotes, with a dude that died.
Oh
She's
yeah,
got 2 dead exes now. One's at the bottom of the sea with the Titanic.
oh 3 because there was also the Turk.
Oh, and the Turk, yeah, who died mid-coitus.
Yeah, Mary is the Black Widow.
Oh, she is. Yeah, I've got something for that. I got to get weird with it later, but yeah. What was I?
But yeah, so a package is delivered from the late Mr. Crowley's estate, and it's just like, oh, okay, so he's dead. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you guys, what happened, and let's get weird with it.
Let's get weird.
with
How did Matthew die?
Well, okay, so he is Mary's ex. Okay, so this is my get weird with it. This is the 3rd ex of Mary's that has died, and we know that one of them, according to our LTO lore, LTO canon, if you will, that he died mid-coitus with Mary. I'm going to say Mary has a very rare condition known as vagina dentata.
Oh no!
there was this horrible horror movie a few years back called Teeth.
Yep.
Familiar?
No, I'm familiar.
Yeah. So she did not even she doesn't even realize she's doing it. But yeah, she just snaps that thing right off. And of course they're posh British people, so they don't want to be rude. So they're just like, "Oh, excuse me, milady, I must use the loo for a moment." And they're like, "Oh, blimey, my Johnson has fallen off." They don't want to be rude, and that would be considered very poor manners to be like, "I'm sorry, milady, my penis is gone." so they just stuff it up and go on about tea, and then later they bleed out on the train.
Okay. What year do we think it is?
It's early 20s, I gotta say.
I'm
Early
going to say
ni-
mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
Yeah, because
So that's a little early for the Hindenburg.
I was thinking the same.
I was going blimp accident, too.
Yeah, blimp accident is kind of what I'm thinking, though. Like, okay, Team Blimp accident.
Wanna blow us all to shit, Sherlock?
Sterling.
What?
For the last time, the Excelsior is filled with non-flammable helium. Although this is a non-smoking area, sir.
Team.
That's us.
Isn't it funny that the sandwich that is a long flat sandwich, its two most common names are like the blimp. Well, I guess the Subway won that branding battle, but it's a Subway or it used to be a Blimpie, and they're opposites. One's up in the sky and one's below the ground, but they're the same sandwich.
It has to do with how fluffy the bread is.
I think my Xanax is kicking in because I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can tell from the tone of your voice, actually.
But also, I don't know. This is getting interesting. Like, I am shocked that Miss O'Brien is now gone.
I don't think she's dead. She might be, but
I'm. If you want to say last time on, she survived.
last time on she survived. Yeah, she'll be back.
She got hit by the blimp and she's just recovering. Matthew didn't make it.
Man, how many blimp accidents were there back in the day? I mean, that was when they filled those bitches with hydrogen, thinking what could possibly go wrong.
Well, I know, because I just listened to a deep dive on it. America built 2 blimp aircraft carriers, and they both crashed into the ocean.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that was
a bunch of people died on
thing.
them, and the only people who never died were, surprisingly, the people landing planes on a blimp aircraft carrier.
All right, let's see here.
I remember that in Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, I thought it was the most badass thing ever, the way that there was a biplane just attached to the underside that you could just fucking launch. Man, that's cool.
It's a real
as
thing.
shit.
Real technology.
You know what we haven't interacted with that happened in this time frame, Ben? That we must have missed or someone must have died of? The Spanish flu.
Spanish flu?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's just... the Spanish flu is not a Spanish flu. I don't know. It's just a... Isn't it... Did it start in Spain, or is that just like...
No, it started in Kentucky.
Yeah.
But because
I
of
was gonna
World War One,
Oh my God! Look at
censorship
white people
rules.
appropriating the flu. God damn.
Well, Victor, what do you think people in Spain are? They white people.
Well, a chunk of them.
Well, listen, man. I was under the impression that the Spanish flu was a song, but that's the Spanish flea. So,
Well, and Spanish fly is a fake aphrodisiac.
it is?
Is that a boner pill?
Yeah.
Get a gas station boner pill?
Gas station boner pill. All right, mark it off on the bingo card. Another reference to the gas station boner pills.
But we have Jimmy still a going concern. He's going to take the new kitchen maid to see Phyllis Dare.
Ivy? Yeah.
Yep,
Ivy,
Ivy.
yeah. Oh, and at the opening scene, it's important to mention that Anna mentions Chekhov's greeting card because everyone wants to get she says that we should get a card and for Gwen and everyone should sign it. Like ha.
Yes.
That's interesting. And Thomas is planting seeds of schemes within the new lady's maid Braithwaite.
Yes.
Yeah. She comes out and she's all just like Oh wait, this is not yet. He just says hi to her. She's like, "Oh hi, so you're the new lady's maid," and then Anna's like, "Keep him at arm's length," which makes me wonder later how Thomas did he overhear her saying that, or is he just? I think they must just have an ongoing thing. But then again, this is Thomas. I think he's got an ongoing thing with everyone.
I mean, it feels like O'Brien is recently gone.
It does seem like that.
And
I know this.
I think Thomas just needs a new scheming partner.
This made me mad because we are now 4 seasons in, and people have been like, "Yeah, Thomas, the piece of shit who works here," since season 1.
Who was fired at the end of season 1.
They keep falling for his bullshit.
Mm-hmm. You
know, and it's just like, okay, you know what? At this point, you guys deserve it.
He's like the Ferengi. It's like in Star Trek, the Ferengi, their whole Ferengi. Oh God, I'm losing Trek points here because I can't remember what they're called. The
Ferengi Alliance.
They're not. No, they're not the Ferengi Alliance. Yes, they're like the richest freaking government in the quadrant. So why do people keep doing business with them? Like why? It's like they're the skeeziest, sleaziest species in the galaxy, but they keep making money. Like I don't know. It's a mystery. It's like why are
I think
you
part of it is
still
because
a thing? You know?
Nobody else uses money, and they're just like, okay,
they've got a monopoly on money.
Nobody else cares. It's like if you've ever played like Tea Party with a kid and they're just like, and you have to pay me in Legos, and it's like, okay, there's a giant pile of Legos here. I don't give a shit. Here's 100.
Wait,
hey, dude,
wait,
Legos are worth big money these days.
The Federation currency effectively currencyless. They actually do have a currency. Federation credits are for due multiple times, but they are post scarcity, right?
They are, yes.
But are the Klingons?
No, they have a currency called Darsex. Yeah, got my Trek points back.
There you go. Just saying, there's other people. There's other cultures they can trade with.
I don't remember when Picard and Spock went to Romulus. I don't remember them paying for their soup. So I think Romulans.
Well, I think the Romulans are post scarcity as well.
Yeah, and it's totalitarian there too. So it's like they probably get issued soup rations per day.
Flo meek soup rations.
Damn. Yeah, I'm hungry too.
But in the box, Carson is like, "Oh, it's we should send it to Lady Mary," and Mrs. Hughes is like, "Should we have somebody check to make sure it's not something that'll make her sad first?" And it's like,
yeah, let's violate her privacy and open this up and ruffle through it before she gets her mail.
Let's have her dad violate her privacy.
Yeah, what the shit?
But I mean, I also get like if it was like just some notes and papers where it's just like, oh, I don't know, like things had been going well, but the last few weeks Mary has just been a piece of shit. It's like maybe I don't want to give her that note. Maybe we throw that note in the fire.
I don't know, man. It's like I would be even more sad if I had someone who filters through all of my messages to make sure there's nothing that will make me sad, because then I will be like, what, no mail today? No, nothing? It was like, what are you hiding from me?
Only sad news comes.
But we find another letter that will change everything.
It's another letter that changes everything.
Yep.
By changing effectively nothing. We might have to pay taxes twice. This is the worst thing that can ever happen to a rich person.
The entail, Benjamin. The entail that he couldn't give to Mary has gone to Mary anyways. Wouldn't this just solve the issues by making her sole heiress if Matthew is dead?
Yeah,
he was the last person to inherit, right?
No, because now the problem is that by it going to Mary instead of it defaulting to George, his Lord Grantham's half, that also would go to George. Instead of it all going to him once, it's going to him twice, which means they have to pay taxes on it twice.
Okay. Oh, because Mary has a son that we don't see.
Yes.
Yeah, the son is not, and he can't be that old. So her baby son, I mean, he's got to be what, like less than a
No
a
idea.
couple
It
years
depends
old?
on how much
Yeah, we
time
With how
passed.
fast this show moves, he could be 12, and we could be in the 40s.
I mean, I think we'd know, unless we missed World War II completely.
We didn't get Carson going, yes, I believe that Hitler might be a bad egg, if you'll excuse my language, sir.
Yeah.
But
So
speaking of
the
Carson,
Lord-
we cut over to Mrs. Crowley's house, who is barely involved in the, hey, we're talking about your son's last will and testament conversation.
Yeah, I wasn't
which
sure
felt kind
what
of shitty.
what house this was, because they all freaking look the same. They're all posh and fancy as fuck. But I was like, okay, so this is not Downton Abbey. So I didn't know.
No.
I didn't understand whose house it was. So I just marked it in my notes as Uptown Abbey. So
This is Lady Crow, or this is Mrs. Crowley's house.
Crowley's house. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And
Crowley,
there's
he
a
was
old guy there, Griggs,
It's
who
old
has
Greg.
a history.
Old
I
Greg,
thought-
sorry.
It wasn't until the end of the episode I thought this was the dude from previous episode who was the cranky grandpa with the mustache. I thought it was.
No.
I was like, ha! He's dying of Spanish flu now, or it's a Spanish flea now. So, but nope, it's a completely different dude named Griggs who we've never seen before.
Nope, and we'll never see again.
I'm going to keep
but
calling him Old Griggs until one of you guys laughs.
I like you. What do you think of me?
I don't rightly know, sir.
Make an assessment.
Old Griggs, what does that
I mean,
mean?
we don't see him drink anything out of an old shoe, let alone Bailey's.
Yeah, he 100% is drinking Bailey's out of a shoe. We need that drop right there.
I have no idea what that means. That went way over.
It's the Mighty
Bosch.
Bosch.
Okay. Don't know what that is.
But he is just like, oh, I sent word to Carson, but I know he won't return, even though it wasn't my fault. What wasn't your fault?
It.
Nah, I won't tell you.
Bates's disease is contagious.
Yeah, my notes say that Carson has inherited Mr. Bates's memory problems from the previous seasons.
Which is why I'm
'Cause
going
he
to say
seems to be in
last
the
time
clear
on,
this time.
the reason why Carson is the way he is he was there once when somebody said what they meant, and he's never gotten over it.
Oh, that happened in the finale of episode 1 with what's her name, Maggie Smith's, I think.
Oh, her daughter.
Daughter. Yeah, she was like, "You're the
Victoria?
only one who says what's on their mind," and everyone's like, "Clutch the pearls." But speaking of hiding things from people, Grantham takes the box or the letter to Maggie Smith and gets her opinion on it, because she was all just like, hey, as long as we're violating privacy, let's get more people in on it. And he is visibly upset that it means he's going to have to share the estate with Mary. And Maggie Smith is all like, quit your bitching and admit that you don't want to share the control of the estate. It's like, I would call for the natty and have you put to bed with no supper. And I have it written in my reminders to use that as an insult to someone the next chance I get. It's like, I'm going to put you to bed with no supper, or have the nanny put you to bed with no supper.
And so now we find out something has happened with Mosley. He's gone from being the Dowager Countess's butler to being a dwarf and digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
So this is all about Crowley's death then, because he was Crowley's butler dude.
No,
And-
he worked for he worked for Maggie Smith.
Well, see, I thought that
He
I
worked.
thought
No,
that Crowley-
he worked for Matthew.
But wasn't Crowley the one who invested half his money in Downton Abbey
Yes.
last episode? Yeah. So he must have married Mary, which means so he died, and since his half of the control of it goes to Mary, and that he's dead, and then dude who's Mosley, who's shoveling or mopping tar on the street, he says, I haven't made a penny since Mr. Crowley died. So I assumed that he was the same guy.
Well, so somehow I'm
Unless
guessing
there's
he got
multiple Crowley
transferred
deaths
from working
going on
for
here.
Maggie Smith to working for, and then when Matthew died, he was just, all right, well, you're fired too.
Yeah,
Man.
dead people don't need
And-
servants.
I don't know. I could see that being a thing.
And they're trying to, they're trying to give him money, but he's like, no, I can't accept money, but I owe £15.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of pounds.
And so Mosley, I'm 100% sure is this show's O'Brien.
Oh,
he is the one who
Mosley
suffers.
always suffers.
Yeah. I don't remember much about this show from when I watched it a long time ago when it first came on, but I remember Glow calling the show "Everything Happens to Mosley." He just gets constantly kicked in the dick this entire show. Which I'm also going to say, last time on, we didn't see it. He actually got kicked in the dick.
Kicked in the dick. Meanwhile, back at the Abbey, in the kitchen, Daisy is once again horrible at flirting. Like, what's his name? It's Abraham is O'Brien's nephew.
Alfred,
yes, that's right. And he is broken up because Jack Crusher is putting the moves on Ivy, and he's like, but I like Ivy. And Daisy's all just like, well, there's other fish in the sea, and makes little fish noises like flop, 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 you know? So
she's just Magikarping right there. And then we have dinner where Lord Grantham is super shitty. He's like, oh, you want to have an opinion? You think women should have opinions? Tell me about crop rotation. Tell me, do you think we should let them lie fallow this year?
Well, first he finally gives Mary her mail, and Mary's like, well, it's open. And he goes, well, yeah, it wasn't closed, but I had to get your grandma's opinion on it. And she's like, well, fuck, how many people have read my mail before it got to me? Yeah.
To be fair, it also wasn't mail. It was a letter stuck in a book.
Well, it came in the mail, right? Because
it came in a package, yes.
The book was in the box. But yeah, Lord Grantham, to go back to Ben, really shitty here. But also, like, let me ask you your opinion about all of these things that are important to the estate that I never taught you.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, which, if we remember last time any of this stuff got brought up by Matthew, he was just like, I'm not going to talk about that right now. And it's like, were you invested and really care about Downton Abbey, or were you bad at running this? The show can't make up its mind.
Well, also, we skipped over the family meeting that we had about Mary's letter. And here we have Mary and her two sisters, but, oh, no, wait. Nope, Sybil's not here. Who the hell is Rose?
Who the hell is Rose?
Yeah. I was like, is this like she doesn't look like Sybil?
She's not part of the family, yet she's invited to the family meetings.
She's a lady. She goes by the title lady.
She goes by the title lady. She, when asked earlier, she's lying because she's talking to the one dude who's like a lowborn or whatever. But she's all like, I've traveled around a lot. Like, I'm not from this area, and I am not from a specific place. That's why you can't place my accent, because I'm from all over.
I'm going to say...
She moved around?
I'm going to say last time on, this is Rose from the Titanic. Like, this is actual Rose. And after
she would be
Sybil
in her 30s by now.
Well, maybe all that icy cold water at the Titanic de-aged her. I don't know.
Good for your skin.
But here's what happened. Sybil. I'm gonna be pissed about this if they killed off Sybil. But so now that Sybil's gone, they have 3 spots in their family meeting room for the 3 sisters, and they're like, well, we've got an open spot now. So they put out an ad in the paper for, we need a spoiled rich girl, and they took applications.
But she's gone too far. But we know it don't matter anyway, because she can rely on the old man's money.
Yeah, she's a rich girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna say last time on, she is Cora's, so mom's niece. And
that makes sense.
She had a sister who also married somebody, and they're just like, oh, well, crazy random happenstance, now we get another girl who lives here.
Yeah, Yeah,
and
maybe
she's
she
surprisingly also young and down with the pores. And let's not pretend like we just didn't lose the one who was young and down with the pores, and not pretend like we're grasping at straws here. But we're going to send the letter off to Murray so he can review it to see if it's valid.
Yeah, Grantham's being a real dick, saying, no matter what his intentions, this is not technically a will. And he's being real anal about it.
We then have Hughes talking to Mrs. Crowley, and they found out they've already got Griggs a job working at an opera house.
Must be nice, dude.
And-
Shit, man. I mean, they didn't have LinkedIn back then, and hell, dude, it takes you months to get a fucking job.
I fucking hate LinkedIn so much.
Yeah, you have to go through
Spend
11
so much time on there.
interviews these days before you get the actual interview to tell you whether or not you have a job. Oh man, and I've heard about this really shitty practice that a lot of companies are doing to like inflate their stocks is they'll flood LinkedIn with fake job openings that don't exist just to make it look like they're doing well. Man, fuck you, corporate America. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in the kitchen, O'Brien's son is pissed about James flirting with Ivy, and he never showed any interest in her until I told him that I had an interest in her, apparently. So, but I don't know. Jimmy doesn't seem like the devious type. He just seems like more curious than anything to me. I don't think he's scheming at all. He's just kind of oblivious. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think Jimmy's a bad dude.
Yeah. At dinner. So this is my notes might be out of order.
Yeah, we already did the dinner. But
yeah, so
one
that's
thing we
where
did
the
skip
petty
over-
squabbling goes. But I did want to say, Mary, at the scene at dinner, is she not the spitting image, and with her voice as well, with her hairstyle and her voice, she sounds she's doing an amazing Princess Leia impression from A New Hope. Like she's got the buns on either side. Her voice sounds like she specifically from A New Hope when Princess Leia was still trying to do the accent sometimes. Yeah. I say that when Disney reboots Star Wars again, because you know they're gonna cast this woman as the new Princess Leia.
There is one like deep D storyline that's going through this episode where we find out that Braithwaite, who's the new lady maid to Cora, she burned a shirt because she was just
Yeah, it was a shirt or a fucking skirt or a tablecloth? I couldn't see
was
what
a
it
shirt.
was.
It was a cuff, and she's just like, I was not thinking, and how could I have done this? And that's when Thomas is like, ooh, scheme opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seizes an opportunity to be a weasel with Miss Braithwaite. It's amazing.
Blame
that-
this on Anna. Because
And-
I'm mad at Bates.
At the same time, Anna is like hanging out with Rose, who's just like, hey, there's a dance up in York. Do you want to go hang out with the Pores? And she's like, if we get it okayed. And she's like, oh, but I want to do a sneaking mission. And they're like, no, Rose.
Oh, she's
No
being like
sneaking
Sybil
missions.
Snake. Yeah,
Because I'm going to say last time on, that's how Sybil died.
Oh, being sneaky.
She was trying to infiltrate. Oh, Xhafer, you know this.
The
What is
IRA?
the base.
Oh, Shadow Moses.
Yeah, she was trying to infiltrate Shadow Moses, and
Revolver Ocelot.
she was
found
killed
her.
by Liquid Sybil.
Yes.
I love the names in the Metal Gear Solid villains. They're always something weird, like fucking Shotgun Caribou is the new.
Are you familiar with Brian David Gilbert's Unraveled series on YouTube?
I am not. No.
He has one that's Find Your Hideo Kojima character name.
Oh God!
And it's a 25-page document that you can actually work your way through that will tell you your different Hideo Kojima names and which one is your real name, which one is your call sign. It's so good.
Hideo Kojima name quiz. Bookmark this for later. Okay. All right.
It's
I'll
like
do
a
that after the
20-minute
podcast.
YouTube video.
Oh goodness.
Just saying, Lady Rose is totally just being a teenager in her bedroom. Like, she looks exactly like every teenage girl ever, but she's listening to the big band swing music. So that's how I'm figure this must be the 20s, because it's got
Yeah.
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 Since
Anyway.
being nostalgic, and Mrs. Hughes comes in, and we find out he had an old flame, Alice Neal. But he says, and I wrote this down, we shout, we scream, we wail and cry, and in the end, we all must die. And
Yeah.
Hughes looks at him and is just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, God.
So, yeah, thanks for cheering me up.
Like, what the fuck, man? So Bates visits Maggie Smith, the Dowager Countess, and he's like, hey, so Bates has fallen on hard times, and we need to do a sneaky thing to pay him. And she's
Yeah.
like, you're going to ask me for money, aren't you? He's like, yeah.
Nailed it.
And then Cora walks by Thomas, and it's just like, hey, like, what's up with Braithwaite? Like, she burned my shirt and then was cagey about it. And he's like,
Yeah,
well,
Thomas
I
tells
didn't want
Cora
to
some
say
bullshit.
because I don't like talking out of turn, but she didn't want to point the fingers. And Carson, you know, he gets mad when he finds out, and so we didn't tell him, but it was totally Anna. And everybody, and
What a little
Cora's
shit,
just like,
yeah.
oh, I'm going to take this immediately at face value.
Yeah.
This is
Anna-
like, I don't know. Did any of you go to school with anybody who like lied about everything and somehow people still believed them about stuff?
Actually, yeah, I know someone who, my freaking mother, but she's an excellent sales. She was like the #1 ad person in Austin for the longest time. She sold more ads than anyone else in the city for a radio station. So yeah, she's an amazing bullshitter. So, yeah, yeah. Again, it's the Ferengi syndrome. So Anna spills some perfume in Lady Mary's room. And it smells like a tart's boudoir, which also I'm totally working that into my daily vocabulary now. And this is where she says that Rose wants to go slumming. And, yeah, that Mary says a girl her age who's, I don't know, a little sister or little cousin, whoever the hell she is, she wants to go... Now, these
Go out
are
and
what
see
you...
some excitement.
Yeah. They're dressed like flappers, right? That's what this is.
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
that's the time frame.
Right. So yeah, it was like scandalous as hell that they raised their dresses half an inch to reveal their ankles.
I know.
Like, whoa.
We're well past that at this point, but yes.
See, and
we
I
haven't
think
talked
we
about
should
it
bring...
yet. Did you guys recognize Rose Lily James, the actress?
No.
Well, I thought she did look familiar. I thought she was kind of like
I know her from Baby Driver.
Oh, damn, that's been on my list forever.
yeah.
But she's been in a bunch of stuff, even, recently. I mean, she's a young actress, so she's still working not that long ago. She was in Iron Claw as well.
That has got such a... But it's so funny, because just the other day I was looking for a good horror movie to watch while I go to sleep, because that's just my thing. And Amazon Prime Video sucks at their categorization interface.
Yeah.
Because I just list horror movies and Iron Claw showed up, because that sounds like the name of a fucking horror movie.
I mean, it will
is.
make you cry.
Yeah, well, yeah, not what I was looking for.
when a based on a true story movie is so sad that they have to condense 3 brothers dying down to 1 character.
Yeah, apparently pro wrestlers have a lot of drama in their lives. Who would have thought?
Well, when your dad is famous for being a Nazi wrestling character, like, you're already starting from a losing spot.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of actors, I just realized on this episode, I didn't even know this. The actress that plays Lady Cora, not British. She's from Illinois.
Yeah, we talked about this. She's an American.
Did we? Oh, that
Yeah.
blew my mind.
She's also the character is an American.
Yep.
She is? What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, she's
Man,
a dollar
I-
princess.
Oh, so she's one of the ones who answered the ad in the paper to...
Yes, to marry a lord so that he could get access to all of her money, which at some point it seems Grantham lost.
I'm going to say last time on, Grantham just makes the worst business decisions. Like, if he invested in the 1920s equivalent of NFTs, so, which was, I'm going to say, non-federal tea bags. So there were tea bags that were imported from the U.S., but were counterfeit tea.
Counterfeit tea. This is just pencil shavings.
You know, you're like 100 years late on this, right, Victor?
What are you talking about?
Don't
Was
worry about
counterfeit
it.
tea actually a thing?
Yes.
That
Absolutely
doesn't surprise
it
me
was.
at all. I just
100%.
recently found out that counterfeit cheese is a thing.
It's called vegan cheese, and it's terrible.
No, like the really expensive cheese wheels that get made in cheese country. I forget it, dude. My brain is
You're
fried
talking
right
about
now.
Italy and Parmesan.
Yeah, they have
And
the big
Switzerland?
wheels, and is it I think it was Switzerland. That's what I'm thinking of. The big wheels is that the cheese makers started putting fucking microchips in them, so they can't be in the center of them. So that
You want?
But you know what
wanna
the secret
learn
is?
Something?
You just get regular white cheese, you punch out a bunch of holes, and you sell it as fake Swiss cheese, and you get to keep the holes.
Oh,
You're winning on 2 counts.
I always wondered where the holes went.
do you know that Swiss cheese hasn't had holes in it for almost 50 years?
Doesn't sound right. Like they must put there are artificial holes then in Swiss cheese.
There are
because-
artificial holes in Swiss cheese. So it used to be that the natural imperfections in the milk, because it was not pasteurized, would generate the holes in Swiss cheese. And they've since switched over to better pasteurization, and Swiss cheese lost its holes. So now they just blow air bubbles in it at the right time. True story.
You shut up about the damn Swiss.
Man, cheese is really fucking gross if you think about it. And
It
yet I
is.
love it. I love eating cheese.
Hey, we left milk out, and it turned out okay.
Uh-huh.
And here's where we
That's- I
drop
was-
in from Futurama. Why is
yogurt.
this hat filled with yogurt? Well, it was filled with milk, but time makes fools
Time
of
makes
us
a
all.
fool of us all.
That is
Bates gets Mosley's signature
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
card. And I
And
love how
Mosley is like, why? I
Why are you so
barely knew
friendly
Gwen, and we're not friends. Like, you haven't been a dick to me, but
so
we're
that
not
tells me
friends.
this tradition of passing around a birthday card around the office for everyone to sign goes way back. So, because that
hate it.
always annoyed the hell out of me. It's like, I don't know this person, they don't care. And what's really fucking devious is that one day someone, this was a bit on The Office, but this actually happened to me. Some fucking dick had someone's family member died, and it was a sympathy card underneath 2 birthday cards. So, yeah. And I'm glad I caught it mid-sentence as I was writing hat, and I looked, and I'm like, oh, this is a fucking sympathy card. And someone else signed happy birthday on it. And I'm like, okay, I turned the A into, I said, instead of happy birthday, I said, have hope, and signed my name underneath.
I've
Good
got
save.
that's a great save. Like that's some good.
A+. Well done.
Thank you. That was a high point of my career.
I've got a worse than a corporate signed birthday card. A hey, sorry you're getting fired card signed by all of my old coworkers.
No way. Oh, that
Yeah, it's
sucks.
right
dude.
over there. I can't
I mean,
bring
that's
myself
better
to throw it
than-
away.
That's better than just getting a pink slip in your locker, but still, that's. Ugh.
I mean, it's not how we found out, but
No.
Oh. Yeah.
We also find out that Tom, so Branson, he is the
Branson,
agent.
yes. I wrote
So-
this down because I'm like, okay, for future reference, Thomas Barrow is the messy bitch weasel. Tom Branson is the fancy pants agent. Like,
Thomas.
So I was like, Branson and Barrow, Branson. I was like, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
I
Branson.
know real life has people with similar names, but when you're writing a TV show, don't
Mm-hmm.
do that shit.
Yeah. Looking at you, George R.R. Martin. Fucking. How many Agons can I fit into this story?
Well, if he forgets one, he's really going to have egg on his face.
But ting. Yeah. Sorry, man. Nothing's going to top that Titanic telegram joke. I'm still laughing about that one.
But he's taking Mary around to show her everything the light touches. And what's that shadowy place over there? That's Scotland. You must never go there.
You must never go there.
That is beyond our borders.
Yeah, Maggie Smith is totally... I mean, she's totally trying to set these two up, right? Like, that's what's going on here. That's what it seems like to me.
She's trying to give Mary a like, hey, your dad's being shitty. Go out with this guy and actually, like, learn so that you can stand up to your dad.
See, I get the vibe that go out with him, she wants her to go out with him. And go out with him.
I don't care how, like, marry your cousin's rich you are. You're not marrying your sister's husband. Is
that who he is?
Yeah, he was Sybil's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, they're totally going to hook up. I see a love triangle happening if Sybil's still alive.
Sybil's dead.
She
died on the oil rig. We talked about this.
But either way, if I was Branson here, I'd be like, oh no, oh hell no, you've had 3 dead husbands already.
The oil rig was Metal Gear Solid 2, Ben.
Oh yeah, that's when they had.
Is that not what Shadow Moses is? Okay.
No,
which one had
Metal
the
Gear
amphibious
Solid
Metal Gear?
That's Metal Gear Solid 2.
Damn.
Has the amphibious, has Ray, Metal Gear Ray.
Metal Gear Ray, yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Okay. And which one has Metal Gear Egon?
Nice.
None of them.
Ah.
But there are ghosts and shit, and there's some weird supernatural shit in Metal Gear, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes every one of those
in
games
Metal Gear
worse.
Solid 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, in Metal Gear Solid 3, there's a scene where every character that you've killed shows up as a ghost. So if you have not killed anyone and you've stunned everyone the entire game, you're just walking through this river and no ghosts bother you. It's great.
Fucking Metal Gear. Can I just say,
if you just killed one guy, though, he's just like, what? Why me? What did I do?
Can I just say that one of my greatest accomplishments in life is I beat the original Metal Gear Solid, well, no, not original, but the Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation, the PlayStation 1. I beat it without ever finding the silencer for the pistol. So I was playing Metal Gear like I was playing Doom. So I had no stealth at all because I was just fucking dumb and I couldn't find the silencer at the beginning of the game. And I didn't know the trick either on how to beat Psycho Mantis by plugging the controller into the other port.
Yeah.
No. I spent like 3 hours fighting him regularly. Yeah, and I eventually kicked his ass. It took so many. I was safe scumming my ass off, but yeah, I did it. This was before achievements and trophies were a thing. But man,
I know
the game tells you at a certain point to change the controller port.
It does, but I didn't. But I wasn't listening, or it went over my head. Yeah, it was dumb. It was really dumb.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I enjoy those games until all the weird supernatural bullshit happens. I'm just like, this is boring, and I don't like this.
Yeah, and
it's not where Kojima shines.
No, man, he always has to put some weird shit in his games, like the whole.
He does, and it makes all of his games worse.
Yeah,
I will not fight you on this podcast because we've been recording for 50 minutes. And I want to go to bed at some point tonight.
All right. Let's
know that I'm upset at you.
I
was loving Metal Gear 5, and then the guy who's on fire shows up, and I'm just like, this is boring, and I don't like this. Let me go trank people and send them into the space again.
Oh man, I need to play Revenge.
But here we get Bates doing some identity theft.
Yeah.
Earning that jail cred.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
Yeah.
Oh, that was... Yeah, well, it's been at least 10 years. So, yeah, I can say this on pod now. But back when I worked at the... when I was in the Army and I was at the state headquarters at Camp Mabry, that was actually my most valuable skill that I had, was I was able to Because, okay, so bureaucracy in the military is fucking horrible. Like, anytime there's a promotion or a transfer or whatever, it's got to be sent up the chain, and the fucking company commander has to sign it, then the battalion commander has to sign it, then the brigade commander has to sign it, then the division commander has to sign it. It has to get sent to all these different buildings, to all these different cities all over the state. And if one motherfucker in the chain of command anywhere checks the wrong box or uses the wrong form, you got to send it all the way back, right? All the way back and start over. And it's just such a pain in the ass. I was like, okay, this is fucking stupid. It's a clerical error. I just open up Microsoft Paint and I just use a transparent PNG and just move their signature to the right spot. And that blew the collective minds of everyone in that office. They were like, I was like a fucking wizard, dude. And that became my job for the longest time. I would come into my office and there would be a stack of papers that needed photoshopping.
I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was.
No, it's just dumb. But I will not admit whether or not I ever used my powers for evil.
You should still edit all of that out.
I don't care.
Is this why you have a Blackhawk? Just filling out requisition forms.
No,
also,
it was all...
Victor needs a machine gun.
This was before digital signatures. So I've been AI has once again put someone out of a job. Technology has put someone out of a job, because now you can't do that shit anymore, because everyone uses digital signatures these days for that crap. So.
You can.
Oh yeah, well that's outside of my skill level. So
Rose and Anna go to the dance, and Jimmy is just there too for some reason.
Well, he follows them.
Yeah,
he's
but
like
he's
a cat,
in York.
Dude. He's just super curious.
Just they happen to all be
York
there at the same
to buy
time.
fish because they've got too many people for dinner.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
there was
no,
a reason for it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right to think it doesn't make sense, though, because the dinner that he went to go buy fish for has already happened in the episode.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fucked.
Oh, that is weird. I didn't even notice.
But Rose is dancing with a pour, and I never understood this process of just demanding to cut into a dance.
Yeah.
And I know I've seen it in, World War II movies where it's always some guy coming in cutting in, and it's always just hey, you're a jerk and nobody likes you. But for some reason, everybody just let it happen for 1,000 years.
It's so weird. Yeah,
it is so weird.
I like how Anna is trying to calm Rose down, because she's obviously a young girl, because she's this is her first time out, flirting, and Anna's like, don't be so obvious, and she's like, why not? I'm like, why not? Because you're about to get a fucking inbox full of dick pics if you you show the slightest
as she's
interest.
Lounging back,
yeah.
Oh, what am I being too obvious? It's yeah, girl.
Dude, back in the day, I know it must have happened at some point throughout history. Someone sent a dick pic via telegram. That must have happened. That's what they did back in the day. They had to.
I mean, I don't know about a telegram, a dick pic, but I know it was a recorded thing, because the way a telegraph line works is everyone hears everything going on the line.
Yeah.
And so if you sent somebody a naughty telegram, and people did, everyone between you and that station got it as well.
Oh, man. So it's like someone hit reply all when they were...
It's even worse, because you don't send it yourself. So it's like if I was like, hey, Victor, take a message. Hey, girl, I want to hit that. And you're like, okay, I'm writing that down. And then you tell everybody you pass on your way to her house.
Hey guys, this is Xhafer, your internet security guru specialist here. That is exactly how email works.
Mm-hmm.
Every email you send gets blasted to every email server that email server you're using knows. Never send anything secure over email. Never send anything you care about over email.
That is true.
Jesus fucking Christ. Continue.
Meanwhile,
so then there's a Donnybrook, there's a Barney, and they have to run before the cops show up, and they have to explain why they're there.
Yeah, and Jack Crusher is like totally not being Jack Crusher. He's like, everyone get out of here. There's a fisticuffs, rough and tumble about to happen, and you hear the police whistles. Now I don't understand what's going on here. Did the police, like in London back in the 20s, did they blow the whistles
bobbies.
when they were on their way? Was
Yeah.
that was the equivalent of a police siren? I'm like, was that it, or are people like trying to summon the police by saying we got a problem?
No,
so they blow
that is the
whistle?
police blowing their whistles.
Okay, then the reaction time of these cops showing up is just ridiculous. It's like, what the hell, man?
I mean, if you know that there's a dance where there's going to be drinking and canoodling, you might have some cops nearby.
5-0 comes and they're like, Popo, and they get out. So, yeah.
Bates being like, "Oh, Mosley, good to see you here. Here's that letter from when you lent me 30 pounds. He's like, I never had 30 pounds, let alone 30 pounds to lend you, but here's your money, and thank you for letting me be so late on paying you back.
Right. And this is, I've started calling this the Butler bunker, where they have their, yeah, the fancy pants, well, the fancy pants. I'm just going to say fancy pants one more time.
And then
anyway.
Grantham comes up to Bates, and he's like, "Hey, dude, what's up with your wife? She ruined my wife's shirt. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, tell her to lock it in."
Yeah, and Bates is like, "I have no idea what's going on." And that is what Bates is usually like, so Grantham doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, he doesn't know if he's being coy and distant.
Yeah, he genuinely doesn't know.
And then down in the basement, Alfred continues to be a bitch. But Mrs. Patmore tells Daisy, "Hey, men's hearts are easily swayed. Take that for good and for ill."
Because she's trying to be super obvious, because little O'Brien is all just like pouty. Meanwhile, Daisy is like, "I'm literally right here." You know?
Yeah.
And I look just like this girl, you know, and she's got a better freaking job than Ivy. So it's like,
I was wondering where you were going with that, Victor, but okay. Yeah. It's just like, she's got a better what?
Tell us, Victor.
You know what? Yeah, okay. Anyway, the dude from last night walks his way over to the Abbey. First thing in the evening, I guess. Yeah, it must have been
nighttime.
because it's after dinner. Thrawley is the guy's name. Great, we got Crawley, Thrawley, yeah, you're right. They only have 7 names in the entire freaking country. So
Yep.
I like how Thomas looks at this guy, because he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the maid Rose," and Thomas is all just like, "I'm about to fuck you up."
He's just like, "We don't have one.
chum.
Get out of here, douchebag."
But Anna answers and tries to send him away, but he's all just like, "Nah, man, let me hit that." And he's like, "No, it's fine. I'll wait." So she has to find Rose and hatch up a scheme, because God forbid anyone tell the fucking truth in this show.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah. If she just would have gone out there in her lady uniform, it would have been way simpler. You know, he would have been all just like, "Oh shit," and it would have been a great story for him to tell. But actually, maybe that's why she did it, because she didn't want this
she doesn't
story
want
getting
it
around.
word getting out.
Yeah. Okay, it's making sense now.
But
yeah,
she gives
makes
him
it
a smooch
story.
and is like, "Actually, I have a fiance. Sorry, dude." He's like, "Bummer."
And
We
for
also
some
have
reason,
now Edith returning home from, she had a date in London with
that's right.
with this guy Gregson, who's
in the middle of a divorce. I'm not sure who this guy is either.
Renouncing his English citizenship and claiming German heritage.
Yeah.
At a time,
I have no idea what
between the
referring to.
wars.
What year is it? Matters a whole fucking lot right now.
Yeah.
I need to get back to Munich.
Yeah, I had no idea what's going on with that. She's like, he's all just like, would you hate me if... She's like, everyone's gonna hate you if you come out and be like, "Hey, I'm German." And he's like, "Well, would you hate me?" And she's like, "No, I think it's hot." Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's in
Not
the
a
middle of
fan.
divorce, and he's a fan of Germany. I don't know, man. Germany.
My guess is
I'm gonna say it right now. They got better beer.
Then
that English beer. I mean, English beer is also real good. Like,
is it?
Yes.
I've never heard of a good English beer. I've never heard of good English food.
Get yourself a Numbers.
Food. Getting a who?
A Numbers.
It's called a Numbers?
It's colloquially called a Numbers.
All right,
it's named after a year, and I forget what year it is. But
Edith gets home, and they're talking about what's going on with all the will, and oh yes, it is a will. We got our letter from Murray. And Maggie Smith gets told, "Don't be difficult, Granny." And it's like, but that's my entire character trait.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Edith is like, should I change? And she's wearing what appears to be fancy clothes, but they're apparently not fancy enough for the fancy
They're traveling
family
clothes,
meeting.
not being
traveling
around the
clothes.
house clothes.
Oh my god, this is puke emoji. All right. Bates and Anna are dealing with the fallout of Thomas's dramatic gossiping bullshit, and Thomas is swaying Braithwaite over to the dark side. It seems.
Yes.
She's having an evil giggle down there. Then finally, Griggs and Carson meet at the train station and bury that hatchet. They put that water
Carson
under the bridge.
Absolutely aura farms here. Because he has to be... He is there at the train station, but he does not enter until the steam billows out and he can dramatically walk through it.
He was just waiting for just the right moment for the steam to pass.
Yeah. And then Griggs is just like, hey, just so you know, I didn't seduce her. She ran off with me. And then she resented me for it for the rest of our lives. And was like, I picked the wrong guy. And it's like, well, cool, thanks. Now I feel like a piece of shit.
Which is apparently something she told him while she was hospitalized.
And dying.
That's a fucked up thing to say to someone who's come to see you. Damn.
Hey,
this guy must have really sucked if the last thing she wanted to tell him was you were not as good as the other guy.
Yeah, I know what we're supposed to be feeling here is Carson feeling like, someone did love me, but I feel like he should be walking away going like, whoo, dodged a howitzer.
I don't know, either that or Griggs is a real piece of shit.
I don't know, I think if it had gone the other way, she would have been on her deathbed going like, I should have married Griggs.
Yeah, I don't know. Griggs seems too much of a nice, good, charming guy to either that or he's really, really a Thomas underneath. I don't know. You guys seen Bullet Train? There's a character who says
Bullet Train is great.
I love that movie. It was like everything I learned about people, I learned from Thomas the Tank Engine. And you are a diesel. But that's our episode. Carson almost smiles and walks home with the lady.
Mrs. Hughes.
Was it Hughes or was it Crowley?
Crowley was there, but he walks home with Mrs. Hughes.
Okay. I'm confused. I have them written down as Lady A and Lady B in my notes. But Hughes is the lady's maid, not whatever. All right. Well, it's time to roll some dice. Xhafer, you're out on the road. Did you pack your road dice?
I actually did.
What?
You got travel dice?
I do, actually.
Because I had extra dice here just in case.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
If you want to take it over, Ben, go for it. Because it will save me having to roll numbers a couple of times. But I do, showing them to the camera, do actually have dice on me.
That just
I'll
reminded
let
me.
you
I
have
missed it again, but at my local...
I've already put them away, Ben.
There's a pinballs. It's a arcade or vintage pinball place. Austin has a few locations, but I forgot that every Sunday the one in Buda has Dungeons and Dragons night, and I've been meaning to hit it up on Sunday. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they're just random DMs you can just link up with or what, but they got like a whole indie themed drink menu, and I've been meaning to check it out. Okay.
And I rolled an 8.
The Ocho.
All right, that's going to take us a full season ahead. So we'll be watching season 5, episode 3. Let's see here. Mary's secret assignation.
What?
It's not assassination, assignation. Assignation is very nearly blown, but Violet's quick thinking saves the day. Robert is left red-faced and furious when things don't go as planned, and the events surrounding Green's death are once again brought under scrutiny.
Oh my goodness.
Cheesy Pete's. Somebody else dies.
Man.
Who's Green?
Green. Well, we got Rose, we got Green, and we're going to have...
Maybe that is
Colonel
Rose.
Mustard
Maybe
next.
it's Rose Green.
Right
But
back,
before we make those jokes, we should probably make some predictions. I got segues.
Lincoln, what are you doing up there?
Guessing? I guess no one's coming.
I have seen into the future.
You ruined the prophecy.
That's fine. I'll go first. My daytime prediction, they've been teasing it for 2 seasons now. Daisy and William become a thing.
You mean Daisy and Alfred?
Daisy and William?
William's been gone since season 2.
No, William Mason, O'Brien's nephew.
Alfred.
I thought that was Alfred.
His name's Alfred?
His name's Alfred.
Okay. Okay. Well then. We both know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Daisy and that person become a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Daisy.
My evening prediction. Fuck you, Ben. Gwen does come back. One of us will get points. And then my primetime prediction, we never see Rose again.
Ah, damn you. You already did one of those never see a person again thing.
This season? I don't think I have. I don't
You
think I
totally
have for
did.
this
You
show.
said we never see Daredevil again.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like I think
Fine. Go ahead.
I don't feel particularly confident in this one.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, I'll go
my
next.
daytime.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I insist.
All right. My daytime. Edith does not marry Gregson. Seems like a bad thing at the time. Turns out to be good when we go to war with Germany again. My evening prediction. Mrs. Crowley saves 2 more lost souls before the show is done. That seems to be her job now.
Yeah.
Do we see it? See her save
does
2
it
more
happen?
lost
Yeah.
souls?
I'm going to say
Or-
we see her save 2 more people. That just seems to be all
Okay.
she does now. And my prime time, people still fall for 3 more Thomas schemes.
3. Okay, that's a good prime time. Yeah, 3 more Thomas schemes. I think Thomas is, definitely
Given we
gonna-
have maybe 3 episodes left.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why it's a real prime time. Like
Yeah.
I'm scoring these. Like I'm trying hard.
All right. Well, my daytime is the theme song never changes.
Oh God,
all the
no,
way up.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's been the same. The intro
Take your point. Just
may
mark it
have
down.
changed. Well, yeah, that's why it's a daytime. My evening prediction: we get another character, not counting Green, but someone else who is named after a color. Mr. Brown,
Okay.
Mr. White, Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, it's Clue. It's secretly
Yeah.
a Clue prequel the entire time.
And my primetime prediction, Lord Grantham gets the stanky boot. And we see it. We land on an episode where Grantham is no longer the head cheese of Downton Abbey.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he steps in poop.
I want a bonus point if he steps in poop.
Like, I want to be clear here. He's no longer the boss of Downton Abbey,
Right.
but
He
he's
has-
still around.
He's still around, but he's answering to someone else with regards
Okay.
to the Abbey. Either that or he's kicked out entirely. Either way,
Okay.
he loses the
but not
Abbey.
dead.
Yeah,
Not
the
dead.
most likely way for him to lose it would be to die, which is why I ask.
Yeah, if he's no, it doesn't count if he's dead. He's still alive, but he's furious. he's hopping mad because he's no longer in charge of the Abbey, which he never really was to begin with, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, he does whatever his wife and daughters tell him to. And he does what even if his fucking butlers tell him to. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are some predictions.
All right.
Before we go, we should probably say thank you to Ray. Giving us the theme music, Goon Squad. Thanks so much. The deluxe version of your album is about to drop, I think. That's what that new single's for. Go check it out.
Thank you to you, the listener. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on iTunes, Facebook, or Spotify, AOL keyword LTO.
We tried to do that for our last podcast,
Oh,
and
are you
we
serious?
just missed the end of AOL.
Oh, wow. I would wondered if that was still a thing. And if you don't like our podcast, just keep that shit to yourself.
And we will see you next time on Last